Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Now I know it has been quite some time and I promise after this video I will do a video that goes a little bit into where have I been, what have I been up to, and all of that good stuff. But for today's video, we are here opening, trying on, and reviewing the Buffbunny Vida collection. So if you don't know anything about Buffbunny, Buffbunny is an athletic line that has gym wear, mobility wear, rest day pieces. They have, I believe, 4 different categories for your performance clothes. I don't know much about this company. I've seen them before for quite a few years and I've been interested, kind of curious, but never to the point where I've wanted to purchase from them before. This Vida collection, however, is in collaboration with one of their Buffbunny athletes, and her name is Teresa, and she is Mexican. So she came up with this Vida collection that launched a couple of weeks ago. The reason that I wanted to purchase this collection was because of the color line. If you're new to my channel or you have not seen any of my other try-on videos, I am into color. I am not the type of person that wears black all the time, grays, even browns or white. I am into the color. And once I saw the colors in this collection, my heart was so happy. I just felt like I had to purchase it. Out of the collection, there are quite a few pieces. I got, I believe, 10 things. Well, actually 9 from the Vida collection and some socks. And I'll go over that with you. I will say that I have already tried on these pieces and I was quite disappointed in them. Although the colors are everything that I love, some of them look a little bit more dull in person than what I expected them to be. Still love the colors, however. The clothes, the feel, the fit definitely was not for me. So although I'm doing this video just to show you all what the clothes looks like, what it looks like on me, and this is not sponsored, I paid out of pocket for these, I will be returning 8 out of the 10 things that I got, and we'll go over why in a moment. The first piece that I want to go over is the Perform Reversible Romper, and this is in the size extra small. This is, as it says in the name, reversible. So we have, in the way that it comes, the front way, we have this scoop neck, beautiful design here. The color is to die for. It is in the color Hard Candy Crush. And I love how when looking at the piece, the hips come in, or the waist is smaller than the hips. And we do have removable padding that has been put into these front pads here, but there are inserts for you to put them into the back of the romper. And so this is what the back looks like. It's a little bit more revealing. You have this keyhole design here, a low neck where the front is scooped. Then we have no seam for the glutes because it's reversible. We do have the Buffbunny tonal logo on the waistline, and then there is this waistline here that I think helps with the definition. This right here. You can see the seam goes down. Now once we put it on, this is what we have. The color, I absolutely love the color. I think the fit on me is pretty nice too. I think the extra small fits very nicely. I love how it sucks in at the waist and then is still fitted on the hips. However, because I'm so short, I think this is a 6-inch seam for the shorts, and I feel like it just looks a little bit funny on me. I would prefer it to be a little shorter, just a tad shorter, like to around here, but then if I do that, I have all this bunching of the fabric, so I would not wear it like that. And then we have the cute back little detailing if you wear it this way. And yeah, this you would pull up. That can really help define your glutes. It is a very cute little piece. I just think on my body, because of the height, doesn't look the best. Here's what it would look like once it's flipped around. I do feel some pulling in the gusset area, and depending on how I pull this up, I can definitely see some CT there. But we have this nice keyhole design, and it is a lower cut. I didn't move the pads around, but you are able to insert the pads here. And on this side now is where we're seeing the Buffbunny logo. This is what it looks like from the front. And we've got it from the back again. Very cute. It is a super cute piece. And if it fits you, I would say get it, love it, do whatever you can move in it and feel comfortable. Let's check out the next piece. The next piece that we have is the Phantom Waist Jacket in the color Hibiscus, and this is the size extra small. Now this is the only piece out of the my whole order that I'm actually keeping. One thing to keep in mind, this is in Hibiscus, this is in Candy Crush. The colors are very similar, but not the same. I don't know if we're picking this up on camera. I guess maybe you can see it here a little bit more. The jacket is the slightest, I would say lighter pink. It's a lighter pink, and it's almost like more pink. The when you're looking at them together, it almost looks like the bodysuit has a bit of a purple or magenta color to it, whereas the jacket is straight pink. But this is what it looks like on me. Again, this is the extra small. And then I went with extra small because I was seeing a lot of people trying it on, and there was extra fabric here and it winged out. There was like a flare to the jacket. I am not having that issue, maybe because of my body type and the curves that I have, but I was gonna go with a small. When I saw that, I ended up going with an extra small. That's why the arms are a little bit tighter for me, but I actually like that tightness, so it works for me. This is what it looks like when it's zipped up all the way. And then we do have a double zipper here. So the bottom zip I can zip up, the top zip I can zip down if I want, you know, a little bit to be showing in the top and to be showing on the bottom. This is not something that I'm like, oh, I'm absolutely gonna use and love. I have worn this jacket already and I did use the zipper like this, but if it were up to me, I would have wished that this had some sort of pockets, even if they were higher than the double zip. But I will say I do love the jacket. I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep it because I don't know how much I have to really match it, but the fact that I love it and I could just wear it with black if I wanted to, or mix and match with other colors that I have, I decided to go ahead and keep it. And this is what the back looks like. Right, so we got the first 2 pieces down. Next up, the set that I was the most excited about is these Vida seamless leggings in Sunrise Ombre. So I was so excited about this because of the Sunrise Ombre color. We have this hard, the Candy Crush, the pink Candy Crush, going so seamlessly into this orange tequila sunrise. And this I thought would match with the hibiscus. It matches, it doesn't match perfectly, but here we have the leggings. Now the front of the legging, the waistline comes much higher. In the back we have that V, it's a slight V, as well as we have the booty scrunch going on here with that slight dip in the V. There is a bit of compressiveness going on in this waistband, and then that's it. There's no other contouring details on this legging at all. We do have in the back on the V seam the Buffbunny logo, and this is actually it feels like it's embroidered in. It's embroidered in. So we have this in the size small. Then to match that, in the size extra small, we have the Vida Seamless Sports Bra in the Sunrise Ombre again. So in comparison to the pants, we start off with the Candy Crush on the bottom of the bra, and it turns into the Tequila Sunrise Orange at the top. We have the heart-shaped neckline here, the definition of underneath the breasts. We have a small Buffbunny logo with this about 1-inch band on the bottom, and then the crisscross design on the top. And to finish off the set, I wanted to grab the Halo Baby Tee in Candy Crush, and this is what it looks like. Everyone talked about how stretchy this was, and we have this nice kind of corsetting detail going on with the stitching side to side, and then in the back we have the Buffbunny logo. So here's what it looks like with just the sports bra and the leggings. The leggings are nice and soft. They're a little bit of a thicker material that is very comfortable, easy to stretch and get on. Now, here are a few things about this. The leggings are 25-inch inseam. They should be fitting me very well. I mean, I am 4'11". On this leg, you can see I have all of this bunching on the bottom. If I pull that up, now I have bunching up here, okay? Don't want that bunching. I pull it down. It just feels very strange. I don't like it. I don't like how it feels. I don't like how the bunching looks. That's just with the front. The waistband, everything in the front, okay. Now we get to the back. This is what the back looks like, okay? The butt scrunch is pulling. It is pulling even from the front. So I feel a huge pull. I know this is supposed to dip down just like it is. It's dipping down, but it is dipping down with a pull. If I was able to pull it up a little bit more, it is inside of my butt crack and very uncomfortable. This I don't like. If I were to pull this up more, it feels like the fabric would even rip, that there's no room. And these are in a size small. If I got them any bigger, they would be way too long, and there would be a lot of extra space here, and and then a lot of bunching. So this is my size, it's just not fitting my body properly. That is with the leggings. So the leggings I am not comfortable in at all. And I also don't think it's flattering for my body shape. I don't know if it is for other people's body shapes, but from what I was watching videos, it did look flattering for some people. For me, it doesn't. I don't think this does anything. The scrunch is uncomfortable, it's not helping, and it's not aesthetically pleasing. Then we come to the bra. So as I'm in the back, I'll just come to the back of the bra. This is supposed to be here to help tuck in all of your excess skin or fat that might be protruding out. For me though, this is uncomfortable. I don't have any skin or fat to hold in there, and so this extra fabric is just, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable with me standing here. I can just imagine as I'm in the gym doing things like this, that I would be constantly tucking and pulling and wanting to adjust the bra. The bra itself is very secure though, and this is what the front looks like. If you are part of the BTC community, this is perfect for you. Even for the IBTC community, this is great. I feel super secure. I can do any sort of movement in from the front of the bra. It's just the back of the bra that I feel uncomfortable with. Though the back of the bra is aesthetically very nice, it's just not functional for movement and for me to feel comfortable at the gym. One thing I want to mention about the pants. So these pants, I don't know if you can't really see, I'm not gonna put the camera there, but threads from the inner seam are already coming out. And I've only tried these leggings on once before. So unfortunately the baby tee I just don't like at all. I don't like how it fits me. I don't like how it looks over the outfit, which I wanted it for. Because this is a different material, which is very stretchy. I know a lot of you ladies will love this. It is a different color than the pants altogether. I wanted it to be a matching set. You can see that it's much darker. It's also this thin material that I sweat a lot, and I did see reviews on it. It said that, you know, you would sweat through it, but I wanted to try it on my own and see if it was something that was gonna work for me. And unfortunately, it is not. I do love how there is this crop length on it, that they have both the baby tee and the long tee. Maybe eventually I might be someone that's into that, but at the moment, I'm not really a t-shirt wearer. I got it to go with the outfit, and because I don't like it with the outfit, because I'm not keeping the outfit, I have no use for it. But if you're looking for something that gives you a little bit of extra coverage, maybe if you're at the gym and you need to run in and do some grocery shopping after, if you don't get so sweaty, or if you're okay with your sweat stains showing, totally might be a piece for you. The next two pieces that we have are the Dream Heather legging with a 26-inch inseam in the color La Playa and the color extra small, and the size small. And then up top we have the Twilight Dream Heather sports bra in La Playa and the size extra small. Now, these feel completely different than the seamless ombre. This is a thicker material. It feels slightly brushed. There's this softness to it. And it is a marl design. The color is absolutely gorgeous and it matches my toes. But I have all of this bunching at the bottom because if the other inseam was 25 inches and too long for me, you can bet this inseam is going to be too long. So we have all this bunching of the fabric. I pull it down, and this is what the front looks like. And then we have the back. The back, there is this waistline that dips down at the glutes. There is no glute scrunch or anything, just a seam and no other designs down the back of the leg. Now the sports bra is extra supportive and very comfortable. The color's gorgeous. These match very nicely. It is a longer line sports bra, so on my short torso, they pretty much meet if I wanted them to. It looks like a jumpsuit. If I didn't want them to meet, I would have to maybe roll this down and give it a little bit of room. In the back, we have this beautiful crisscross design that adds to the stability and to the comfort. And I don't feel that pulling in of my arm, of my skin like I felt in the seamless collection. This is a lot more comfortable for me than the last outfit, but this is also one that I feel less comfort in other areas. I don't like that they're so long. I don't like that the waistband comes up so high and that they don't give me any space. I think the color's beautiful, but it's just not functional for me to use every day, especially at the price point that these pieces are. The last set that we have in this gorgeous, beautiful color El Mar is the pocket scrunch, the Posh Knit scrunch pocket legging in the colors, in the size small, and the Posh Knit Revolution Curve Sports Bra in the size extra small. Now this material is completely different than the past two sets that I've tried on. This is completely brushed, so soft. This fabric feels amazing. I love it. I love these nice, big, long triangle pockets that they give you on the side. They come all the way up. This is what the front looks like. Then we have the back. Same type of thing that we saw with the last legging. There is just a seam that separates the glutes and gives you that bit of definition. This is a longer inseam, so we do have that bunching just like we saw in the other leggings for myself. And then we have this beautiful Revolution Curve Sports Bra. I love how this looks. I love the coverage. I love that it's high on me. I like this little curve on the bottom, so stunning. But this is tighter on me. If I went with this bigger size, I'm sure that there would be some spillage here and this may not fit as well as this size does for me. So I do believe this is my size. I just think that it may not be for my body type. This is what the back looks like. So beautiful, nice and dainty. Love the crisscross. Love that there's the adjustable straps. That's really big for me, having a short torso and a shorter upper body. If I don't have an adjustable bra, it's not likely to fit me most of the time. I do love this outfit. I just don't love it on myself. And I don't think it's functional for me to use in my everyday lineup with the amount that these items were. If I would get more use out of them, I would totally keep them. But this fabric, as beautiful as it is, I have a cat and a long-haired cat, so I can already see that all of his hair is going to get stuck on this beautiful fabric, and a piece that I would have originally loved, will now turn into that much extra work for me because I have to clean it differently, I have to wash it differently, and I have to keep it away from him. And that's just not possible. He's always on me. So although it's so beautiful and I do love it, it has to go. The last thing that I did get were these scrunch socks. So it came in a 3-pack. I got ones that have, this is the black Buffbunny logo, but then one set out of the pair has a brown Buffbunny logo. These are the scrunch socks. I have worn them already. They are quite comfortable. Look, as I'm putting it away, look, I've never worn these yet. A thread already came out. This is what I'm talking about. So I've already worn one of these and they were very comfortable. I did read reviews and saw that people said that the scrunch started to loosen or have extra slack. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen, but as we can tell from this one, the thread already came out, and that was part of my issues with some of these collections. I can already see threads and even the inside where it says the inside label is starting to come off of these clothes when I've only tried them on twice and I haven't worn them long. I've tried them on, take them off, tried them on, taken them off. So I think something that's disappointing for me is the quality in comparison to the price. If I didn't see any of those problems, I would have no issues with keeping the clothes. But because I'm already seeing quality issues and the clothes have not been worn yet, they haven't been put through workouts yet, movement, they haven't been washed or dried, it's not something that I would keep or really recommend to anyone else. And again, this is unsponsored. This is not going to be my last time ordering with Buffbunny. The next time that they come out with a collection that speaks to me, I will give them another go. But as for this first time, it just didn't go the way that I expected it to go. I wish that I could have kept all of these pieces, but I unfortunately did not like them and was quite disappointed. But you know, that's how it happens. It's not for everyone. So I thank you all for spending your time with me, checking out the video. Hopefully it was informative for you. I try to keep my videos 100% honest, and because that's what I look at videos for. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And until next time, I'll see you then. Peace from Neesa.